Let's do that again.
Are we synced? Are we sunk?
We are playing music too.
Okay.
This is how we start the podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk About with Biff, Lucky, and Mr. Fun, the podcast where we will talk about everything. We will talk about anything. Lucky, what will we do?
We're talking about technical difficulties.
We are talking technical stuff here.
Well, look at for the first time, we're having an outside podcast.
Yes.
Outside, we're at the beach here in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yes.
So it does take a lot of work.
It does
to pull this off, Mr. Fun.
Yeah.
And Lucky wanted to do this on the beach.
Yeah.
My head might explode if I did that at this point.
Why? We could have easily done it.
Oh yeah. Do you have 150 feet of electrical cable to get me out to the beach?
Did we tell the audience this is take two?
This is take two.
Yeah.
We tried take one earlier. Not very good.
Right.
The podcast was fine. The issue is the audio quality.
I'd like to say it was probably our best podcast ever.
Yes, it could be, and we're going to duplicate it.
Okay, got
it.
We're
gonna repeat the best ever. Anyways, Rockfish let us in with Chesapeake time once again. We are drinking, as you can see in the foreground of the video, for those on video, Scotty's vodka.
Yeah.
And what is Scotty's being mixed with?
We
today?
had Scotty's strawberry daiquiris.
Yeah,
and we had a discussion like a daiquiri, like what alcohol goes in it, and again, tequila, rum. But normally not vodka, but we had vodka in it. It was awesome.
I would think any clear liquor would work.
Yeah.
I had six of them.
You did.
Yeah, we drank a lot of them.
During take one.
I have a bad story about the beach. I was walking down the beach, and there was a blue ship that slammed into a red ship, and all the sailors got marooned. No?
The sailors got marooned.
So being at the beach, we are going to have some beach sounds behind us.
Right.
Okay. Yep. We're going to have people coming and going to the beach.
Yep.
We're also going to have the airplanes that are doing all the advertisements. So please, you can listen out for them. We'll talk.
So, Mr. Friend, you started with a joke.
Yeah, that was not the joke of the day.
No, what is the joke of the day?
So I don't know if I tell you this, Lucky, but like 30 years ago, I was there when Biff came running out of the room, and he was like, "It's a boy, it's a boy." And that's the last trip we ever made to Thailand together.
Okay.
No? Why me? That's all I'll say. Why me? Yeah,
you're doing it, by the way.
Exactly. So, where in the world is JK? JK is in the western U.S. still. Oh, there's a plane. First plane. St. Mary's County Sheriff's Office. Apply at firstsheriff.com. Lucky, we're looking for some things to do. Maybe we should be applying for a sheriff at St. Mary's County. By the way, that's in Maryland. That's on the western shore.
You'll shoot your eye out.
That's a long way away.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out.
So I did see, I mentioned to you guys earlier, an Atlantic City plane flew by. Like, come visit Atlantic City at another beach.
Yeah.
Not too far from here. That seems a little odd to me.
Why they allow other vacation spots to advertise here. I've seen advertisements for, come to visit Pennsylvania.
Right.
Like, okay.
Well, teamwork.
It is. It makes the dream work, I think, at that point in time. So, anyways, JK's in the western U.S., Utah, Idaho, California, I think.
Probably.
And then he's coming east, the eyelash run, as he calls it, and has been clarified. It's not delivering eyelashes only.
Yeah.
It's delivering stuff for salons.
Oh, okay.
Is what he calls it. A truckload of
salon
salon
made it up,
stuff.
The eyelash?
That was his made-up word. It's a good word.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out a joke, but I was intimidated, but then I didn't bat an eye at it. No? Hey, did you guys know the word sugar is the only word spelled with an S-U that has a sh sound? I'm pretty sure of that.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
You know me, I'm a wordsmith.
You are a wordsmith of many things. So, well, good. There's a lot going on this summer, Lucky. What is going on?
Well, again, we're first day of summer.
Oh, that's right.
First full day of summer today. Last night at 10:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, summer arrived in the Northern Hemisphere.
So does it mean that it arrives at 9:42 Central Time? Or does it move with the time zone, like the sun setting?
I would think it's summer started here at 10:42, and the West Coast it started at 7:42.
I believe it's the vernal equinox.
No, there's that word again.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, summer. It means summer.
It does.
In another way, it does not mean the gym.
It's not a gym you go to at night.
Yeah, you could. Vernal.
I don't know.
It does.
How are your summer bodies coming along? How would you rank your summer bod?
How would I rank my summer body?
Are you pleased?
I'm happy with my summer body.
What about you, Luck?
So this past week, you guys made fun of me with my New Year's resolution to get down into the.
You're 7 pounds.
I made it to. I went from 176 at the beginning of the year down to 166 this week.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you. My summer bod has a good personality.
Yeah. So, Lucky, have you done the manscaping? Did you do the summer manscaping?
This is the first weekend that I'm at the beach, and I do have spotty hair. I'm afraid to show my chest.
You're
right
pointing
now.
to your chest.
I'm pointing to my chest. I'm afraid to take my shirt off because I have the worst golfer's tan ever.
So ideally, how would the landscape appear? The manscape.
I would normally I just burnt scorched earth, like cut it all off.
And your back too, or you don't worry about?
I don't have any back hair. I have zero back hair.
What about the other more private?
I usually like to keep that trimmed.
Well manicured.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Lucky.
If you don't have any hair, right? You're hairless.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Like the beavers we talked about last week.
Got a lot of feedback.
What kind of feedback do we get?
Don from North Carolina asked. He wanted to know several things. First, are there Asian beavers? Have any of you guys actually seen a European beaver, or just their descendants? And the other one was, are they edible? He wanted to know.
Edible.
Do people eat beaver?
Probably somewhere. Probably in China they eat European beaver.
I'm pretty sure he's being figurative there, Lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Asian beaver different? First of all, do they have? They have it, obviously.
I believe they do.
Asians have beavers, right?
Yes, I believe. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
But yes.
You know that?
Well,
Asian. You didn't know Europeans had beavers.
I know now. They're different, right? They're a little different.
In what way, Mr. Fudd?
I think they're thinner. I think. They're not as.
Just keep digging.
I think
they're more horizontal versus vertical.
I think. Oh, maybe.
Okay,
I'm just gonna stop.
You're gonna stop.
All right. So it is the first day of summer. So a lot of summer news. First off, Joey Chestnut is back.
Oh, yeah.
As in the
why did he sit out last year? Sponsorship.
Last year he
got kicked out.
He
right?
got banned for 1 year because he advertised with a non-meat, like a plant-based food company.
So dumb.
And Nathan's has it in their fine print that contract that you can't compete, can't do that kind of stuff. So anyway, he's back this year, which is good.
Now, those who haven't been longtime listeners, what did we do last year, and are we going to do something similar or the same?
That's what I wanted to talk about. That I mean, are we going to do 12 hot dogs, 12 donuts, and 12 beers in 30 minutes?
Easily.
Okay.
Or do we do it as an individual challenge of some sort? 666.
I say we bring in another team of 3. We have some husky friends, right?
Well, there is some of our husky, the bigger fans
laughed at us.
They want to participate with us.
Okay,
and see.
Can you call them out?
Slab and Droopy. We talked about. Slab was on our
100th episode.
And they'll bring in what? Doodah maybe.
Doodah. Yeah.
All right, that's a strong team.
Yeah.
I'm intimidated already.
That's a big team.
All right, and what will we do? 12 beers.
12?
Not each. We're going to divide it amongst we're going to follow our
You
strong.
must have to do more.
All right.
We have to do more. We either have
15? 15 beers,
we have
15
we should.
donuts, and 15 hot dogs?
We should.
In bun. That was the
Or
hardest
I
part.
think let's think about maybe a different food.
Okay.
It's America. America means
donuts,
hot dogs.
We could do something different.
Okay. All
I
right.
think hot dogs and beer will keep.
Maybe little blueberry pies.
No.
Okay. The other
Eclairs.
The other summer news is the movie Jaws is 50 years old.
Yeah.
It's 50 years ago today it came out this week. And so I don't know, apparently, I mean, it's interesting that Steven Spielberg, that was his movie that made him famous.
Yeah.
All the other movies that came after, but for him to be sort of what got him going.
The girl who got eaten in Jaws had a bad case of dandruff because they found her head and shoulders on the beach. No, never heard that one before.
Dandruff. Dandruff.
Is that what it is?
It's dandruff.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay.
But she drifted.
She drifted.
Yeah, without head and shoulders.
So
like Ichabod Crane.
So do you consider Jaws a horror movie?
No.
I did at the time.
A horror movie?
Yeah, scary movie. Scary.
Scary.
Scary,
Yeah.
yeah.
Horror is like a slasher movie, right?
Got it. Yep.
It's sort of, yeah. So I think Jaws fits into that scary movie kind
Yep.
of thing. And Bravo this week did Bravo's top 20 scariest movies of all time. Jaws, of course, was number one.
Yeah.
And then movie Alien, which, again, that I'm a big fan of the Aliens. There's like probably 6 or 7 other ones. The Exorcist is number 3.
So our daughter, Natalie, she was probably in high school, and she was watching The Exorcist downstairs in our basement. And we go down there, and she's like, this movie's not scary at all.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, comes sprinting upstairs.
Oh, yeah. That movie.
The head spins around. She was
We
like,
do it to ourselves too. Like you can't watch a scary movie with the lights on. You gotta turn the lights off.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta, yeah.
What's the scariest movie you've
Friday
seen?
the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember at the time I was of the age where I was scared to death. Ran home from a movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, ran home.
Naked?
I did. I was clothed. I was clothed in this particular
was off duty.
run.
It was off duty.
I ran.
He was a patron, not a
Yes.
worker.
I ran alone. I don't like to run naked by myself. I usually want people watching me.
It's so awkward.
The Omen. What about The Omen? That was a freaking scary movie.
Omen. Is that Damien?
Wait, did you read the
Damien
top
the
10?
Omen?
Did I just miss it?
Yeah, I hit a couple of them.
All right.
Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I don't really see that one's scary. The Shining,
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs is definitely Carrie, Night of the Living Dead.
Again, I'm surprised Halloween is not on that
Halloween's
list.
number 14. on
Yeah,
the
that
list.
is a scary movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I thought was pretty scary. Freddy Krueger. That.
Are there's ever and I'm not, it's not my genre of choice.
Genre?
Yeah, it's not that of choice. It's what is there part 2 or remake that's scarier than the first that comes to mind? I don't think
Aliens.
So, right? Oh, okay.
I thought it was a more scary movie than Alien.
Got it.
Oh, I'm sure some of that, but I don't typically like those horror movies. So
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I'm sure that I just happened to look
Doesn't
up
surprise
that
me.
there's 10.
They scare you,
there's
right?
like 10 Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
Did you know there were so many?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure they just try to make them gorier and scarier than the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's something to the original
Who
though.
was the guy who got the arrow through his neck?
Kevin Bacon.
Yes. In Friday
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, through the bed.
That's how
Through
he
the
got
bed.
his start, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Right through the.
Famous dead people. That was Kevin Costner in The Big Chill. He was the dead guy
Big
laying in the
Chill.
casket at the beginning of the movie The Big Chill.
Is that right?
That was Kevin Costner. So
Wow.
See?
Love stuff like that. Hey, thinking of, we're talking about food earlier. I would like you guys to describe what food you describe yourself as, in terms, like instead of doing ranking yourself 1 to 10 in terms of attractiveness to the opposite sex. What food would
So the opposite sex has to
if you
find this
describe
food
yourself-
attractive.
Well, no. What? Just you know what I'm saying. Like, like what would your food be? What would
Well, okay, we had talked about this a little bit. Originally, I said French fries
yes,
because French fries, comes with most meals.
Yeah.
People enjoy them; they can't stop eating them.
yes,
They want to, have them, and so I would say that I would like to be like French fries.
you would be
Okay.
French fries.
Yeah.
right.
But then
would you
I
like to be like
Crispy?
fat? Crispy, Would
Crispy.
You like to be fat?
firm.
French fries.
But then I started rethinking this,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'd like to be like a side salad
Besides,
Why?
because it's healthy,
Yeah.
fresh.
Yes,
You're
you're healthy and fresh.
yeah, and dressing.
Ignored by many.
No,
that's right.
You know,
Pretty
left on the
passive.
plate
I love
alone.
side salad.
Left alone on the plate.
I
Yeah,
love.
remember, this is the guy that his death row meal. He wanted a salad with French
Oh,
dressing.
that's true. That's true.
He's got
What about
something.
you,
Would you
Mr.
like
Fun?
to be dressed as a salad, or would
Yeah.
you be?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What about you?
I would be a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the freezer, because when you don't want it, you don't want to do it when you come home at midnight. But once you do it, you're really happy.
Oh,
Once you do
okay.
it, you're really happy.
Just
You know?
take the top off.
Yeah, yeah.
Why Ben and Jerry's? Why not another brand?
I think Ben & Jerry's is tempting.
It's tempting.
Well known. It's
Okay.
well known. It's tempting. People think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't wake up. You won't get up to eat Ben & Jerry's.
Fresh
you won't wake yourself
ingredients.
up. You won't wake yourself up.
Fresh ingredients.
What about you, Biffer?
I'm going to stick with my my previous answer.
What was? You've had time to think about this.
Side salad's such a better answer than freaking French fries.
What is it? I'm just curious.
Poutine.
Poutine.
There's a lot of people that don't like that.
Poutine? They
dish.
just have never tried it.
Well, for those who don't know, what is poutine?
Poutine is French fries.
French.
Much French. It's
Yes.
French-Canadian fries, I believe. Cheese curds.
Curds. Okay.
Curds and whey, right?
Wait, is that just
And
cheese
gravy.
poured over it?
Yeah. It's melted on top of it.
Is that what curds are?
Yeah, it's a product of the cheese making process, Mr. Fun. I thought you would have known. I thought you would have known that.
But I usually the cheese on my fries is usually just like I don't know, Velveeta. That's
It'd be my new.
yeah, whatever that's
It's
called.
like qu'est-ce que c'est poutine.
All right,
And see, I do it.
Why? Why is that?
Bonjour poutine?
Why is that your food
Because
that would describe you as a sexy to the opposite
people love poutine.
They do love.
They do love poutine.
You can get too much of it, though.
Yeah. I'm not sure you can ever
can't
get too
get it
much.
every
You
meal.
can't get it every.
Maybe
meal.
monthly.
It's very special.
Maybe monthly.
It's
I think
special.
he's more caviar.
Okay.
He's more caviar. Like an
Eclair.
acquired taste.
To me, he's a chocolate eclair.
I know.
You get it on occasion. Yeah. And you feel guilty afterwards.
Yeah.
All right.
You got to wash up afterwards. Wash your hands.
Have you guys heard of this? There's a company that I think the name of the company is called Unclaimed Baggage, but they've been around since 1970, and they're the recipient of lost luggage from airlines and railway and other things. They end up they acquire this in some way, and they sell the contents of these.
They have a deal with the airports.
Yeah. So like when somebody loses their luggage, when the airline loses the luggage, they pay the recipient like roughly $3,800 up to that amount.
Oh, okay.
And but this luggage then gets found, and the airline doesn't want it at that point, so they give it to this unclaimed baggage company. They have a warehouse down in Alabama, and they sell this stuff online. My son just bought 6 shirts from this website, and they're used shirts. So they
have bullet holes in them?
They could have either been going to vacation, clean and pressed and folded, or coming back from vacation, all smelly, stinky.
Wow.
He
doesn't know the condition.
He doesn't know the condition. So I will report back next week.
I saw a guy in the airport. He tripped over luggage and was knocked unconscious, and he fell onto the carousel. But he came around slowly.
Jeez. Now, so what would you buy? Let's assume clothing wouldn't be high on your list.
Well, so they do have like a lot of sporting goods that
I would imagine,
in which like if your golf clubs, I would be
you
pissed
can get
if
golf clubs?
Yeah, they have golf clubs.
Wow.
Apparently, a lot of skateboards. There's even a pole vault, like a pole vaulting.
That's a long piece of luggage.
How do you lose a pole vault?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. So I would think that it's the equivalent of buying something on eBay, except for the clothes, which you don't know if they're clean. To your point, but they have a monopoly, which is surprising to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. One company has it.
They must have outbid other companies.
I guess. I don't know. They've been doing it for 55 years, if I understand what Lucky said. So but we might have to go look at it.
One of the big things they get a lot of are electronics. And they sell those. But what they do is they clean them and wipe them, of all the of people's data. But again, how does so much stuff get lost that it keeps a company in business?
Yeah. My suitcase heard me when I said I wanted to get rid of it, and now it's emotional baggage. Is this mic on?
Is this yeah?
Is this mic on?
Hello. All right. Here's another interesting thing that caught my eye this week. So, bar habits. So we actually had a decent time at the bar last night. I took a little bit too much liberty with the alcoholic beverages, but the Gen Z this day, like when we go to the bar, we open up a tab, and at the end of the night, we pay the tab. Right. And we're like, okay. Well, Gen Z, there was a New York Times did this.
And what do we define as Gen Z? What's the age?
Gen Z is in the 20s.
Like early 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, so born in 2005 or
1997 to 2012 technically is Gen Z. But their drinking habits is they buy per drink. They pay per drink. They don't like running tabs, which is interesting. Like they just they'll go up and get a drink, pay for it with their credit card. And then the next time they need a drink, they'll go get another one. They're just averse to running taps, and which is, I don't know. I just find
servers must hate that.
The servers hate it because they're trying to be
the bartenders.
The bartenders, they're trying. I mean, it does impact efficiency,
right?
Because they got to run a card and whatever. And
there's a cost.
Well, yeah. So the other big thing is that it does cost the restaurants more money because I was reading this here. Here's the stats. So like if there was a $100 in one transaction, that basically is there's a percentage that the merchant has to pay the credit card company. It's like roughly 4% or $4 plus a fixed fee of 30 cents.
Right.
So that fixed fee, if that goes from one transaction as let's say it's 10 transactions,
right.
that takes that $4 transaction cost to the restaurant up to about $7. If the kid is swapping 10 times at $10 each.
So if a restaurant like a lot of stores have a minimum charge required, $10 or something like that, right? Because they don't want to pay for a credit card fee to that minimum transaction on $5, right? They want it to be on a higher dollar amount. Do you think was anything in the article saying that restaurants are going to forbid this practice of buying one item?
I don't think it is so prevalent with that age group that I don't think they're not stopping them.
Okay.
But if this generation continues to do it and the generations behind them do, it will increase. I mean, it does increase the cost significantly to these restaurants. So I don't know whether they would change it or not, but I think that, maybe it would impact people going out.
Right.
But one of the things it's interesting is they're averse to, like, they don't want to be surprised by a big expense at the end of the night.
Right.
Like, and that's how they've been sort of the treatment of, economic challenges or whatever versus our generation. We don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
We don't care.
We don't care about we'll buy, consume.
Yeah.
And then, we'll pay the price at the end of the night. Like, have you ever regretted the bill being so big? Not really, right?
Well, every now and then you're surprised.
Hey, last night I pulled an all-nighter. Yeah, I didn't get out of bed to pee once. That's now an old man's all-nighter. No?
What?
I'm working on it.
That's jeez.
Okay. All right. And I got one more important one for you. Okay. This is like a somewhat serious topic.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was going to propose something to you both, and I'm curious how you guys respond to the proposal. So
I will marry you.
Another plane coming by.
What are they advertising?
What does the message say, Mr. Fun?
Fishtails. It's 22nd Street, Bloody Mary Bar, every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Join us at Fishtails.
Okay.
All right, good.
So the proposal is: Would you guys care to share your locations? Would you guys want to share
with you
with each other? Yes.
No.
Why not?
Why do I want to know where you guys are?
Just because we spend a lot of time with each other.
You guys can share them all day long.
Now, but once we're having a great time.
No, I'm telling you, there will be dissension in the ranks.
Really?
When Mr. Fun says he's going to be somewhere at 12, let's just call it that, and you're going to see on his location, and he's going to say, I'll be there in 15 minutes, and then you're going to look, he's in, Southern Maryland.
He's 35 minutes
He's
away.
35 minutes away.
So, okay, I don't want to change. I don't want to share.
You don't want to share? It would make our podcast more efficient, probably, because we'd be able to work around this challenge.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you see? I brought him over to my side.
That setting on my phone.
But it is a heated debate among different age groups.
Okay.
Because, younger people, of course, are used to doing it, and they don't really care. Like Gen Zs, they're chill about it. They don't really see it as a big deal. But as the older you get, the more people.
So do you think do you think they will age out of it at some point? Generations as they get older change their ways. You don't think Gen Z at some point is going to say, I don't want Jane to know my location?
If they're used to doing it, because they build it into their their day-to-day operations of how they go about their business. It's almost like using geo things on your phone to the mapping.
Right.
Like right now, everybody uses that stuff, right? And I don't know.
Imagine when we were in college, if everybody knew where we were. Like if your girlfriend knew where you were. Well, every minute of every day.
Yeah, right. That's tricky.
Biff was a little bit, sneaky. He didn't want anybody to know where he was.
That's right. Exactly.
But all the Instagram, the Instagrams and stuff, you can see where the people you follow are. Right.
But again, my point though is again, going back to Gen Z now, again, as you're saying, they could be 12 years old all the way up to 30 or whatever the age is. But if they have their location services on, but then their friends get married or they're going to age out of this. At some point, they're going to turn this system off.
Maybe, but like when we travel on vacation, the first thing our kids do is tell us, "Oh my gosh, there's 3 guys from my high school here."
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Okay.
It's interesting.
On
So it may
Instagram.
do that.
But that's on Instagram though,
Yeah.
right? That's not that's a different,
Maybe.
right?
But folks we know may do stuff like that.
Yeah.
They may be on vacation and find out a bunch of their friends are
That's right.
nearby.
So,
Well,
yeah.
wouldn't that be cool if you go on vacation and people you knew from
If
college?
I wanted to see them, it'd be cool. If I don't want to see them, then
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I got to turn mine off.
So driving down here, crosswalk etiquette. You know, the beach communities now are inundated with these flashing lights, right?
Yeah.
Going across 6-lane highway or 4-lane highway, whatever the case may be. So if somebody's taking a step onto they're on one side of the highway, got to cross all the way across, right?
Yep.
So a couple.
Yep.
Like that. So a couple things. So obviously, if they're close to you in your car, you stop, right? It's the flasher light things go on.
Yeah.
What if you're on the other side
You
of the
stop
road?
regardless.
Okay. When do you drive? Is it the minute they leave your side of the road, or do they have to cross all the way across the road?
Oh, I bet you the law says when they cross all the way, but I leave when they're out of
So
my
that's
lane.
the question. The second one
Because
is
you may be waiting for the person 5 feet behind them.
that's the issue, though. Is you don't, but you don't know, and sometimes it strikes me as an inefficient system for the drivers.
Sure.
In some cases.
Yeah.
The other one, when you cross the road, do you acknowledge to the
Every
cars?
time.
Does it drive you nuts when somebody doesn't even
It's
look
so rude.
or wave, just to like give you a little gentle wave?
Yeah.
Well, I waved to acknowledge they see me.
Right. No,
Yeah,
but
that's why I do
as
it.
you're walking across the street, you acknowledge
I
that they
always
stop.
think you got to thank the guy for stopping.
But
I know.
amazed how many people don't.
Yeah.
Speaking of crosswalks, did you? Okay, so like driverless cars are going on now, and the Teslas don't know how to sense people in the crosswalk. They did it. They did a study.
Okay.
They did a study. Okay. They did a school bus study. So
Right.
school bus with the stop sign up. They don't sense. There's certain things that Teslas don't sense, and that's one of them. So what if a kid is walking across the street to get on the bus, the Tesla unmanned vehicle doesn't know that it's there.
Yeah, I must admit, I don't know where you read it, and I'd have to read up on it because they're very good on their LiDAR technology and their technology of sensing deer, other things that can stop the car, right? That they're supposed to stop. It's the same technology. Now, I'm not saying there's not blind spots, literally and figuratively, on some of that, but Tesla's just about to start in Austin this week.
That's right.
As a matter of fact,
there is a company that did an independent assessment of the things that the Teslas don't catch, and the school bus with the stop sign coming out and the kid coming across is something that they haven't figured out how to capture that.
I have a really dumb question. Can I buy a car right now and literally sleep and it take me home?
you could. They have eye sensors now. You could. You if you can convince it that. Either hand on the wheel or something. There are a lot of their sensors. There's either looking at your eyes or it's the weight on the steering wheel.
But they're driverless taxis.
There are driverless taxis, so
But
that's
I can't get a driverless car.
not at this point because there's different licensing.
Okay.
So driverless cars. So Tesla has autopilot, right, and it can take you without doing anything, right? It'll drive you the whole way, but it wants to know that you're aware that the car is in driverless mode. But
does it prompt you for certain?
Yeah,
things
it'll the wheel vibrator. It'll send a warning of some sort to tell you. Other cars have this as well, but there were some workarounds on Tesla that people were hanging weights that you put on the bottom of the steering wheel so that it senses that there's a hand there when in reality there's not. So people are texting.
Yeah.
People have fallen asleep
Yeah.
in Teslas.
I can't wait to the day that I can be chauffeured in my own car to work, to the beach.
Yeah, that's the holy grail. The holy grail is that your family gets to one car.
Yeah.
It's car's inefficient. We've talked about this. It sits for 95% of its life.
Yeah.
Right? So you could take the car, whatever it is, to work, and then you can send it back home.
Yeah.
So then Mrs. Fun can use the car from that point forward, or it can run errands, and then it can come pick you up.
Yeah.
It's the same principle. I've said this before. I'm not sure in our lifetimes it will ever happen.
Really?
Like that, because I think the lawyers are going to squash it.
Okay.
Because somebody's got to be responsible for that car. Is it the manufacturer? Is it the owner of the car? Now, it's funny you say the school bus thing. The big example, and having been in the car business on autonomous driving, is there's a school bus of kids and there's a person crossing the street, and the car has to hit somebody. Who does it hit? It's the philosophical moral dilemma that at some point it's got to swerve. So who does it swerve towards?
Does the computer programming have
That's
that
the problem,
built in?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is who makes that call? It's a judgment call.
More specifically, it's the example, or more, it's the deer example.
Right.
Yeah, there's a kid running across the street, a deer running across the street. Does it swerve into the deer?
Yeah, well, they would tell you that. That's
They
what the
will?
law would be today.
Right.
Is you hit the deer.
But the driverless car wouldn't be
It
able
has.
to make that
the
choice?
technology is so good. It's
Okay.
basically military technology now used in cars. It knows what a deer is versus what a cat
Wow.
is. They should be able to determine
Crazy.
that. Now, dog versus deer. I'm not trying to be funny.
Right.
Those are different. There are dilemmas. So I think you'll see it in controlled environments like they're doing in geofence cities, right? That's what they do. But I have a hard time seeing it in mass applications. I just do. Maybe I could obviously be proven.
Well, we'll see in Austin, right? There's a lot of.
Well, the Waymo's in Austin right now. Interesting as you follow the autonomous vehicle things and the Waymo's world, they're only in nice weather cities, generally speaking. They haven't gone to a snowy city yet.
Mrs. Fun will tell you when I'm driving, it's the same thing as a driverless vehicle. So it's very dangerous. Very dangerous.
That's right. So my other observation is flip-flops. You ever given any thought to flip-flops? You were wearing them last night. You're wearing them now. We're all wearing flip-flops.
Yeah.
That I start my walking with my left foot. It's flip-flop.
But
right?
you could go flop-flip.
But why isn't it flop-flip? And once you do flip-flop, can you ever go off your right foot as the flip and the left foot as the flop?
It's a fascinating.
I don't know.
Can we call them flop flips?
We can.
Why not?
Let's call them flop flips.
Now everybody's going to think about flip-flops when they're walking. Which sound is the flip and which sound is the flop?
Yeah.
And can it be your opposite foot? Can you reverse the sound?
We love the crabs. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but there are crabs being eaten.
We're at the beach.
We're at the beach.
Yeah,
This is the sounds of the ocean.
One day I was at my office and I thought people were having sex doggy style in the parking lot, but I realized it was just a guy jogging in flip-flops. Flip-flop.
I'm not sure
But
that
if he
makes
did
Is that what doggy style sounds like? Flip flop, flip flop.
It's like flop, 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 flop. Flop.
What is?
I mean, you're jogging.
It's like this. It's like
I don't
this.
think there is a flip sound. Wow.
That's
Well,
doggy
you're
style.
gonna you're going to script the video.
When you're a bigger guy, it's flop, 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 flop. Yeah, there's not that loud clapping noise that you're making.
It's like when you're a bigger guy.
That's flip flop breathe. Flip flop breath. That's what that is.
So wait a minute. Every time I hear flip flops now,
Yeah.
I'm going to think of doggy style.
Okay.
Yeah, only Mr. Fun would
go.
equate the two. So, Mr. Fun, we are, believe it or not,
Get out of town.
we are getting to that point. Do we have a risque joke to bring us home? While you're looking it up, we got feedback. Video. People like the video.
Yeah, 100%.
On
I saw
YouTube.
Tom M this past week, and he's loved watching us on YouTube.
Yeah, so
I think a lot of people, again, watch YouTube as a regular mode of like TV watching.
and they leave it on too.
And
right?
they leave it on,
in the background.
And there's so much content for them to consume. And it sounds like Talk About is sort of a popular.
Right,
I've never seen Mr. Fun nervous about telling a
I
joke.
could squeeze it in before the 8-year-old kids walk by. So I went to a strip club the other day, and hold on. It's like a 6-year-old walking by me.
Go ahead.
This is so.
When we were at the bar, you told a joke with little kids, and you cleared the room. Yeah, so I'm not sure why you're so nervous now.
So I'm at the strip club, and there's a there's
the best thing ever.
they specialize in paraplegic talent. Yeah, there's so much pussy crawling around that place.
That's a good one. Especially your delivery of it.
Oh my God!
You were whispering the joke.
I'm sweating. I feel like I could be arrested for telling that joke in this audience. Kids, I was talking about cats. In case you're wondering,
Cats. That's right.
It was Ay.
How did they get a hold of us, Lucky?
Talkabout2023 at gmail.com. A big plug for for Scotty, and they're doing a on Sunday, June 22nd. So
the day before they get the podcast.
The day before. But Angler Inn in Ocean City, they're doing a little bit of a Scotty celebration, some discounted drinks,
right?
And we may participate in that tomorrow.
Well, but more importantly, they are at the Anglers Inn. Scotty's is served there, so another location for people to go grab some Scotties, not just Crab Cake Factory here on 122nd. 120.
You're going to miss it.
I'm going to miss it. We're going to Charlotte tomorrow, so I'm going to miss it. So you guys will have to drink for me.
Biff can't go, and then snack on a little poutine later. What is it called?
Poutine.
Poutine later.
Poutine.
It's French. I don't know what it is.
Very good. So, all right. Well, it's been good seeing you guys. Good being at the beach. Good having a studio audience. They didn't acknowledge anything in the back.
Well, they got tired after watching it twice.
At least they watching it twice. Sorry, you guys
done? And Mrs. Lucky are over there relaxing.
So, anyways, well, good seeing you guys. Until we do it again next week, let me just say goodbye.
There's a road outside my house. Take you anywhere you want to go. Just get me to the river where I can flow with the flow. Maybe it's the highway, why I know the way to follow me. Yeah, everywhere is where I want to be. Went out for a short trip, but you know how those things go. A couple of days become a couple of weeks, become a couple of months or so. Whiskey never trips me up, it's always been the wine. Liquor makes me friendly, but the great people may have mine. There's a road outside my house, take you anywhere you want to go. Just get me to the river where I can flow with the flow. Maybe it's the highway, why I know the way to follow me. Yeah, everywhere is where I want to be. Met a lady, you know, with Ann right across the bay. Well, she fixed on me right from the start as a man likes to play. She had a face like the girl next door, but she had a deadly smile. She asked me to play poker, only asked why. There's a road outside my house, take you anywhere you want to go. Just get me to the river where I can flow with the flow. Maybe it's the highway, why I know the way to follow me. Yeah, everywhere is where I want to be. Went down to Cape Charles, just for a change of pace. Like a land of time's forgotten, nothing out of place. Celebrating July 4th, fireworks on the lawn. Next thing it's past Labor Day, and all the folks are gone. There's a road outside my house, take you anywhere you want to go. Just get me to the river where I can flow with the flow. Maybe it's the highway, why I know the way to follow me. Yeah, everywhere is where I want to be. Yeah, everywhere is where I want to be. Everywhere is where I want to be.
Fix your slice. Stop casting the club, create more lag, and start hitting the ball pure with forward shaft lean and pro-like ball then turf contact. Even spin your wedges. The secret, just don't hit the stick. It's that simple. But the science that went into creating it is not. I'm talking about thousands of hours of tour swing data and a scientifically proven method for grooving a new motion. Now let me show you exactly how my students are using this on the course.
I've always been struggling with coming over the top and flipping, and I've seen your videos and diagnosed it. It seemed like nothing could really get me set up for starting my backswing and keeping the club shaft from going outside the target line on the pushback and keeping it down low. And the blue